Southern Mississippi's Golden Eagles get ready to take on the Blazers of UAB. We'll talk about the Blazers and this Saturday's ball game at the Rock. We'll also visit with the 18 Golden Eagle seniors who are wrapping up their careers here at Southern Miss. That and a whole lot more coming up today on Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Todd Monken.
This edition of Southern Miss Sports Today with Todd Monken is presented by Bancorp South, right where you are. And brought to you in part by Hattiesburg Coca-Cola. Want a taste of everything? Drink Coke Zero with real Coke taste and 0 calories. The City of Hattiesburg, a proud sponsor of Southern Miss Athletics. UPS, we love logistics. One Mississippi, now open for small business. And the University of Southern Mississippi. It's great to be a Golden Eagle. We'll be back with This Week in Southern Miss Football right after this.
What if you could create a bank that's just right for you? It'd have to be reliable, right? Familiar and dependable. But you'd also want big-time resources and financial tools to help you take care of the things that are important to you. You'd want a personal banker, someone who really knows you and can help you manage your assets, like offering a complete host of wealth management services. And there you go, Bancorp South. A bank that's, well, just right for you. Bancorp South, right where you are.
Well, hi everybody. Welcome to Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Todd Monken, presented by Bancorp South. Well, it's been a while since the Golden Eagles have played. The last time they were in action a couple of weeks ago out in San Antonio against the Roadrunners of UTSA. And Todd, talk just briefly, if you would, about that ball game. It's been a couple of weeks, but about the UTSA ball game and then what the Golden Eagles have done over the last week or two to get ready for their final game against UAB.
Well, we just pretty much a microcosm of our season. You know, we take the opening kickoff and march all the way down to their 12-yard line and then fumble. Our defense then comes up with a stop, and then on the very next play we throw an interception. That right there, you talk about on the road momentum-wise, wasn't a great way to start. Our defense kept us in it, but then we kick off to them down 6-0, got them pinned on the 8, and then we give up a 70-yard run, and that kind of deflates you a little bit. We got ourselves back into it, but just didn't make enough plays down the stretch.
Talk about what's been going on since then. I know you guys, it's almost like a, not necessarily a spring practice, but you had some time last week to sort of work with your younger guys and kind of get a feel for who might be a guy that could help you either this year or next year.
We did. We went back just like we did in the other bye week and worked on us. Really went against each other, did a little bit against UAB. But what do we do well? What don't we do well? Got some of our young guys more involved to see where we're at. Our older guys, it's been a long, 11 weeks and 2 bye weeks. So, but we're excited to get started this week and get ready for UAB.
Well, coming off of that open date, what did you learn anything about the team? What did you discover about the Golden Eagles that maybe it gets you ready for UAB?
Well, I think the bottom line is you got to do it better. It comes down to that. Whatever you believe in, you've got to do it better. We've got to find a way. In the games we've had a chance to win and we haven't taken any momentum. For every positive step you take forward, you take a couple back. So I think that's what we've learned. We've learned over the course of time. How do we play well off each other?
You had some guys that have been banged up, and obviously an open date gives you a chance maybe to get some of those guys back for the final game against UAB.
It does. I think we'll have Elijah Parker back. We're hoping to get Brian Anderson back, those 2 linebackers, which will help. And I think offensively, I think really for the most part we've been healthy. outside of a couple guys getting hurt early, but we should have all those guys back.
And Nick Mullins was a guy who had been hurt. You got him back for the San Antonio game. Not sure if he was quite 100%, but fairly effective in that ball game. But he should be better, I would think, for the UAB ball game.
He'll be better. He's still rusty, and I think we'll have Rakeem Nunez back and Casey Martin, 2 guys that missed that game. And Nick wasn't able to go last week, but we'll get him going this week and knock some of the rust off.
When you go back, and you're again talking about that San Antonio ball game, as you mentioned, you took that opening kickoff, and boy, it's one of those you feel like if you punch it in to start the ball game, then boy, you've got the momentum, and it's all going to go your way.
Well, UTSA had trouble scoring. I mean, they had. It was well documented over the last 5 weeks. They weren't scoring a lot. To get up early, get a touchdown on the board when they've been averaging 2 touchdowns a game, and then to obviously turn it over, I mean, and then put them in a position where they don't want to be, which is where they have to throw. We just weren't able to do that.
We will talk a little bit about UAB, your opponent, on a Saturday, but Marshall had to play at UAB the other day, and UAB almost got the big upset, knocked off undefeated Marshall.
Did a great job. Marshall came in and really, Marshall moved the ball. They just didn't find a way to get in the end zone. They had a touchdown callback penalty, then missed a field goal. They fumbled on the 1-yard line. UAB did a nice job of keeping it close and really had a chance to upset them. Really should have.
When you look back, and the conference season not quite over yet, but when you look at Conference USA this year and the way teams have played, what sort of stands out in your mind?
Well, I think Marshall set the bar. I think Marshall, personnel-wise, is better and the best team in our league, and they've got an experienced athletic quarterback. I think the rest of the teams are pretty equal. There's not really much from top to bottom on a given weekend. You just got to find a way to do it better.
Southern Miss, the Golden Eagles, getting ready to return to action this weekend against the Blazers of UAB. When we come back, we're going to spend some time and talk about the Golden Eagles seniors. There's 18 young men who will be honored during the ball game on Saturday against UAB. We'll talk a bit about them and hear from some of those Golden Eagles seniors. That's what's coming up today on Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Todd Monken.
Got him in group as a go.
Yes! Not just a startup, an upstart.
Gotta get going. Gotta be good.
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 Growth is the goal. How do we do that?
I talked to UPS. They'll help us out. New technology, smart advice. We focus on the business, and they take care of the logistics.
UPS.
Good going.
We get good. That's great.
Great. Great.
Great.
Great.
Great.
Great.
Great.
Great.
Great.
I love logistics.
One Mississippi, your health insurance marketplace, is open for small business. I'm Mississippi's Insurance Commissioner Mike Cheney, and I'm proud to say that One Mississippi is a one-stop shop where small business owners with 50 or fewer full-time employees can shop, compare, and choose from several flexible and affordable health insurance options. Enroll online at onemississippi.com or through an insurance agent. One Mississippi, now open for small business.
And we're back, Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Todd Monken, presented by Bancorp South. Well, as I said, at the end of the year, on our final show each year, we like to honor the young men who have made such a great commitment to Southern Miss football, and all in their sort of own unique way have made contributions to Southern Miss football. There are 18 young men, Todd, on this Golden Eagle football team. I think 16 that have been suiting up this week or this year, and then a couple of guys, Cooper Harrington and Jordan Greene, who were unable to play because of injury. But 18 guys, as I said, that have all sort of some way, some more than others, have made great contributions to Southern Miss football.
No question. It's tough. It's the last time they'll go through the walk, last time they'll hopefully hear the fight song at the end and enjoy game day. You know, and I think that's hard. All the work they've put in, all the off-season workouts, everything, just to give themselves a chance for victory on Saturday.
As you guys have tried to get this thing back to where you want it to be, tough on those seniors because they've had to sort of carry the burden of helping to try to make that happen.
Sure. A number of them have been here back when they won the league, and then have gone through these tough times. And I think it's a microcosm of life, you know, going through the ups and downs and how you continue to work, continue to stay positive, that not everything's always going to go your way. And that's the true testament to an individual's how they handle things when things aren't going their way. It's easy when everything's going their way. How are you handling things when it's not going your way?
As you talked to those guys during the week, what was your message to those seniors about this final game at Southern Miss?
Well, just take it all in. What they'll have on Saturday is just a flash of range of emotions from the moment they got here to all the work they've put in to the big victories and the tough losses. All I told them was enjoy it. It does go by fast. And I told our team to embrace that because we've got a number of guys that are graduating mid-semester, and for a number of them, they'll go off and get jobs, and we won't see them as much. They won't be a part of this family anymore.
Well, the Golden Eagle seniors, some young men who are great young men. They've really done a lot here at Southern Miss, and I'm sure they'll be remembered for a long, long time. We had a chance the last couple of weeks to sit down with them, and we asked them what it's meant to them to have worn the black and gold.
What it's meant to me to wear the black and gold is a lot. I mean, it's just tradition, you know, and just coming from Louisville, I mean, that's a small town compared to Hattiesburg. And you know, you just wanna embrace it, you know what I'm saying? It's so many words that I can say about the black and gold, but one thing I see is that it's family. And that means a lot to me. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, the black and gold it's just tradition and family.
It means everything. I mean, you look back over the years I've been here, make great friends, great coaches, great people. At the end of the day, it's going to be really, really tough to leave here. It's hard to put into words the emotions that you feel when you're asked what does it mean to put on the black and gold. It's very special, and I don't think a lot of people realize it until they're about to be done and realize all what you have here and the family that you have and how much you have invested in this school and this program and how much the school and program has invested in you.
To put on the black and gold, it represents a lot for me. I mean, it gave me opportunity. I mean, coming from a high school, a small high school, 1A high school, no one ever thought that I'd be here playing football for a Division I college, and it's my heart. I mean, that's what it drives me to keep going and do that.
It's great because of the tradition. You see the players, the people here, the people when you go to Eagle Walk and you see those people, how passionate they are about Southern Miss football. And when you wear it and you go out here, it's an awesome feeling to go stay home and go, I play for Southern Miss, because people know it. You know, they know this school, this tradition, and how well they have done in the past. And it's been an honor to wear it each and every day.
Wearing the black and gold means everything to me. It shows pride, hard work, and leadership. You know, I was able to come here as a freshman and learn how to work hard and how to be a champion, and I carry those traits on even when I'm done playing football.
It was very prideful because the gold, black and gold always been in my tradition. That was my high school colors, and like just the black, it just reminded me of the strength of overcoming everything, the previous seasons and tough times, and like I was saying, the pride of the gold. When you see all those gold jerseys in the stands, it's like everyone still have your back, even though, you know, we've had our tough times. So the pride and the strength, the black and gold, that's what it, like, when I look back, I'm gonna always remember that. And those chants back and forth across the field, black and gold, it's no feeling like that.
Over the last 5 years, to me personally, just wearing the black and gold has just meant an opportunity. And, you know, it's been the next stepping stone in my life, and it's gonna help me progress in life. You know, as far as being a man, being a husband, whatever it is, that's what the black and gold has meant to me.
I'm from around these parts. I know how big Southern Miss is around here. I just love the tradition and family-oriented traditions they have going on around here. And I'm glad my family joined this, join with the traditions down here, and hopefully in the future my family gets to join the traditions down here as well.
We'll visit more with the Golden Eagle seniors and talk about what it's meant to them to have worn the black and gold when we come back on Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Todd Monken.
What if you could create a bank that's just right for you? It'd have to be reliable, right? Familiar and dependable. but you'd also want big-time resources and financial tools to help you take care of the things that are important to you. You'd want a personal banker, someone who really knows you and can help you manage your assets, like offering a complete host of wealth management services. And there you go, Bancorp South. A bank that's, well, just right for you. Bancorp South, right where you are.
Back on Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Todd Monken. We continue to visit with the 18 Golden Eagles who are wrapping up their career here at Southern Miss. We asked them once again what it's meant to them to have worn the black and gold.
What it has meant to me to wear the black and gold has been like I have accomplished one of my dreams that I have always wanted to do, because since I was a young kid coming to the games, I always wanted to be a Southern Miss football player because I was a fan. And, you know, I used to look up to those guys, so me wearing the black and gold makes me feel like somebody else may be looking up to me.
It's meant a lot to wear the black and gold. It's put me in the family. It means family, tradition, and hard work, and just doing what you got to do and having a great time and just working hard and just keeping that tradition alive. And it's really a blessing, especially coming from here. I felt like I was part of the Southern Miss family before. I was part of the Southern Miss family, from the Nasty Bunch to the Sammy Winder, Jump, and all that stuff, Reggie Carr, all those legendary players like Brett Favre. It's just knowing that you were part of that from the start of the program to the finish is a great feeling. It really means a lot. Something I'll take pride in as I get older.
Well, to put in words for what wearing the black and gold meant, I don't think I can describe it. It's just such a great feeling. I don't think I can put that in 2 words. It's just a feeling I can't describe.
Black and gold, I mean, it's powerful. I mean, I take pride in wearing the black and gold. I mean, a lot of people that came before me wore the black and gold, and they take pride in it. So even though I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a lot of people know about Southern Miss, and just for me to have that USM on my chest is major. I'm really blessed to be here.
To wear the black and gold, it meant to never quit. Since I got here, it's like we've been on a downfall, but we never quit. We never gave up, and we always kept our heads up, even when things got rough. And only way we get better is to work at it. Whenever we work, that's when we know we ready to play and beat people, you know. So that black and gold just means to be strong. You gotta keep a strong mind, strong body in order to, succeed in life.
To wear the black and gold is really a great honor. It's tradition to me. It means that it's a great privilege. I'm humble for wearing this black and gold, and just to come out every day to show that we care about our community and stuff. Black and gold mean that to me.
To wear the black and gold here has meant a lot to me. I've made friends that I never thought I'd make. I've done things with guys that most college kids don't get to do. I've got to travel the country. I've got to put in work on the field every single morning, from dusk till dawn. I've been up in the morning. I've been out here late at night, and it's just been amazing to have developed these relationships with these guys throughout these years that I never would have thought that I would have come in contact with. And to work for a school that's a hard-working school and being one of the hardest working teams on the field has been an honor to me, and I appreciate having the black and gold.
The black and gold means just family, And I know a lot of people say it means, nasty bunch and, tradition, which it does, but I think family is the biggest thing that sticks out when I think of the black and gold.
I look at it as we ain't just teammates. I mean, like time during camp, where we had to really just lean on each other. it really, you know, you build off each other momentum, like around camp time. I mean, we look at it as we got bonds. We look at each other as brothers. And I feel like at the end of the day, we'll always be there for each other no matter what the situation is. We're going to always fight together.
To wear the black and gold to me was just a bunch of my own dreams coming true, and just the hope that I could maybe get to where I've always wanted to be. And I was playing on Saturdays in college football, and the black and gold gave me that chance, and I did everything I could with it, and it felt wonderful. You know, I made my mom proud, my family proud, and that's what it meant to me. And just going out there every Saturday and playing as hard as I could, that was everything. That's what made it for me.
One Mississippi, your health insurance marketplace, is open for small business. I'm Mississippi's Insurance Commissioner Mike Cheney, and I'm proud to say that One Mississippi is a one-stop shop where small business owners with 50 or fewer full-time employees can shop, compare, and choose from several flexible and affordable health insurance options. Enroll online at onemississippi.com or through an insurance agent. One Mississippi, now open for small business.
From the very beginning, your life is made up of a series of moments. Each moment requires you to make a choice. Sometimes you don't really have much of a choice. But for the moments that you do, the big moments, what will you choose? Choose to discover your own path, to defy expectations, to be challenged. Choose to ask, what if? To make a difference. Choose to give back. Choose to do something that matters and make every moment count. Choose Southern Miss.
Look at that. Brett Favre. Justin Verlander. Graham McDowell. Karl Malone. Randy Moss. All players from Conference USA schools. The question is, who is the next Favre? Who's the next Verlander? The next Moss? We're about to find out.
And we're back, Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Todd Monken, presented by Bank Corp South. We'll talk about UAB in a minute, but Todd, one more thing about the Golden Eagle seniors. We just saw how much it has meant to them to have worn the black and gold here at Southern Miss, and you're right, you were in that position one time in your career, and your mom and dad always tell you those college years are going to go by too quick. You ought to enjoy them, and these guys, I think, have done that. They've enjoyed the good and the bad during their time at Southern Miss.
No doubt. Now, Southern Miss is a special place, and we have no barriers to success. Our players will, understand as they get later in life how good they had it. Sometimes you kind of settle in and what we don't have, this, that, and that. They'll realize, boy, what a great 4 or 5 years it was, and what a special place Southern Miss is.
And we'll look forward to seeing them come back to campus. That's one of the neat things, too. They come back. They still find a way to give back to Southern Miss even after their football career is over.
No question. I mean, all of your memories. You just step foot on campus, and those memories you have of playing here, going to school here. And it's great to see him doing well. I don't care where you've been coaching, it's great to see the former players.
I know you and your coaching staff have now sort of turned your attention a little bit to recruiting. That's just around the corner. These are the times of the year when you have visits and all that starts to take place. Give us your thoughts on recruiting, what you're kind of looking for, and how you feel like things are going.
Well, we have a number of holes to fill. We've just got to fill our depth. I really like our young players. I like where our team is headed. I really do. But we just don't have enough depth. And the key to sustaining a successful program and building it is retention. Getting players to come in here, developing them, and letting them play their best football in their last couple of years. We just have had gaps in those years, and so that's the biggest thing. How do we make sure we make the right decisions? The guys we want to bring in here, that we want in this locker room, and then develop them into where they're going to be playing their best football when they're seniors.
How about from the junior college ranks? Are you looking at some junior college guys? Will it be a mixture of junior college guys and high school guys?
We are. I think where you'd look most is where you have an immediate need. That is in the offensive line. You probably have it at one of the linebacker spots and at safety. Those are probably the most obvious and where you've got to hit and try to find some guys that can come in right now from a maturity standpoint and help us.
All right, UAB on Saturday for the Golden Eagles, a final regular season game. And I know I've heard you say a lot that a lot of this game is about confidence and positive things happening. And UAB's a team that's had some positive things happening. They're coming in with a chance to become bowl eligible. So big ball game all the way around this weekend.
It is, and it's confidence and momentum is a powerful thing. A belief in your team, a belief in you is powerful. They're going to come in after a tough loss, but they need one more game to be bowl eligible. And we want to win this game for our seniors. And there's nothing like winning your last game and feeling that juice heading the offseason into recruiting.
It looks like a UAB ball club, too, that has not gone back maybe old school, but I mean they've run the ball very effectively. They've thrown it when they've needed to, so they've done some good things offensively.
Offensively, they run it and they take shots. That's really it. They run the ball well. They've got two good backs. Their quarterback's athletic enough to run it some. And then they've got good receivers. They've got a senior receiver that's been there, and then they had a transfer from Arkansas. So they've got good wideouts. They've got good running backs. They run the ball and try to throw it over your head.
How about on the defensive side of the ball? What do they try to do? It looks like they've improved from a year ago.
They have. They try to confuse you. A lot of teams now have gone to 3 down, try to create edge issues for all the offenses, and they've done a nice job of it. They recruited a number of junior college guys that matured their defense, and so they've done a nice job, and their offense has done a nice job of holding the ball and protecting where they've had some flaws on defense.
What's the key this weekend for the Golden Eagles, or is it more about the Golden Eagles, maybe more so than it is the Blazers?
Always about the Golden Eagles. We got to find a way to not turn it over and score, and the one thing we can't do defensively is they can run the ball a little bit, but don't let them throw it over our head.
All right, well, it's the Golden Eagles and the Blazers of UAB on Saturday at the Rock, 2:30 kickoff time. Get there early. We're going to honor 18 young men who have given so much to Southern Miss football. No more Golden Eagle hotlines on the radio with Todd, but next week we start the Golden Eagle hotline with Coach Doc Sadler and Lady Eagle Fast Break with basketball coach Joy Lee McNellis. So come on by Mugshots Grill and Bar in Hattiesburg and join us and talk a little Golden Eagle and Lady Golden Eagle basketball. That'll do it. Thanks for being with us all season long, everybody. We'll see you next year with another inside look into Golden Eagle football.
This edition of Southern Miss Sports Today with Todd Monken has been presented by Bancorp South, right where you are. And brought to you in part by Hattiesburg Coca-Cola. Want a taste of everything? Drink Coke Zero with real Coke taste and 0 calories. The City of Hattiesburg, a proud sponsor of Southern Miss Athletics. UPS, we love logistics. One Mississippi, now open for small business. And the University of Southern Mississippi. It's great to be a Golden Eagle. This has been a presentation of IMG, America's home for college sports.